God, this takes forever.
Am I supposed to be secret?
No.
Okay.
We'll introduce you though.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, somebody's feeding back.
Turn your sound down on your YouTube. Mute it.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hey, hey.
No, I got
There.
it turned down on the YouTube.
Ooh. Hey, JD. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Darla.
Hi, Darla. Hi, JD.
Hey, JD. Hey, Darla.
How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Hey, Amy. Welcome, welcome.
Ooh, it's Amy.
So tell me, Rita Marie, hey.
Hi, Rita Marie. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
we have a celebrity among us, y'all. Rita Marie was my first YouTube art crush. Seriously, if you want to see some beautiful art, go to her channel.
Rita Marie.
Rita is not just a crafter, she is a true artist. She comes from a fine arts background and she does some of the most beautiful paintings you've ever seen.
Nice. I'm subscribed. And the bell's rung.
Witchy Mom, hey! Hey, Francis. I
Hi,
know who Witchy
Francis.
Mom is.
I see that it's buffering.
I see that too. That has never happened.
Never, ever, ever.
I'm gonna refresh and see if that.
Yeah. Ray, refresh for me, and I'll bring you back in.
Okay.
Hi, Shazzy.
Okay, mine stopped.
Waiting on Ray.
Is Snazzy Shazzy here tonight?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
she is. Good morning, Shazzy.
Ray, are you back with us?
Hey.
Thank you,
I don't
Rita.
know.
I shared
Does
it
that mean I
again
gotta go
too,
out?
so hopefully some of our people
No.
show up.
No, Ray. Just do your regular refresh.
Oh, on the bar?
Yeah.
You guys, I got to do a special shout out to Witchy Mom. She is one of my former Coven sisters. And we are, even though the Coven is no longer in existence, we're still friends. And I'm so happy to see her here. I still consider her one of my moon sisters. So,
All right. You back with me, Ray?
where did Ray
Yep.
go?
She's back.
I'm
Okay.
back.
I only see me and you, Els.
She'll be back in a second. Give it a second.
Oh, okay. Yay, I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Jazzy.
And for those of you that don't know who Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine is, she is a good friend of ours. She is a crafter. And as you can see, she is working on an awesome Halloween journal. And Ray, why don't you tell us what kind of craft, art, that sort of thing? What inspires you? What do you like to work on? What is your favorite? Who inspires you? Let's start there. Who inspires you?
Who inspires me?
Hey JD, I see you.
Um, I like. I love mixed media. I love junk journals, and I like junk journals that are more of a mixed media way. I like using all kinds of textiles and different things. I just don't like just the albums that are put together. They're great and all, but they're just a little too pretty for me.
So, which
I hate
kind are
pretty.
too pretty for you?
You know, like the albums that are very angled and
Flowery.
square and everything's where it's supposed to be and it flips the way it's supposed to flip and there's no odd wonky ways or strings hanging out or you know.
Hey,
Hi, Miss
Jody.
Jody. You feeling better, honey?
I think she's going to get to go home tomorrow.
I know. I'm so happy. She's
I
been there almost a
know.
damn month.
I know. It's crazy. So, if you had to choose one YouTuber that we might know who this person is, who would you say inspires you? Like, if you want to emulate someone's work, who do you think that would be, Ray?
You stumped her.
No. There's several people.
If you don't say one-legged witchy woman, I'm gonna cry. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I love that. Did you draw that on your table?
Huh?
Did you draw that on your table?
No.
No, that's her coloring book.
Oh, I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm not really a drawer. I mean, I can look at stuff and kind of draw it, but I can't like straight out, flat out just draw. I think the person who, I mean, I've always been creative ever since I was little. So the person who started me on the creative journey would be my grandmother.
Oh,
She
really?
did teach me how to sew, how to do cross stitch, how to crochet, hand sewing of all kind and all crafts. So it started there, but and then you're in your kitty crafts, coloring and that stuff.
Well, that's
I just
neat.
lost a lot of you know a lot of my I don't know mojo for a long time because I was
Uh-huh.
kind of lost. I really didn't know what was going on, and then one day I was like, all right, I'm going to scrapbook. And this was about 10 years ago. So I went on the scrapbook craziness. I had to have everything scrapbook.
Hey,
Well,
Mary.
that didn't happen. I ended up giving all of it away and going to digital scrapbooking. And then I just got burnt out on that. And I was like, I don't know. And then, a couple of years later, the kids are in high school and everybody's graduating. And I'm sitting here all by myself all the time. And I'm like, it's got to be something out there cool. And
Well, I
I
think
turned
everybody
on
hits slumps
YouTube.
every now and then, you know.
I turned on YouTube and it brought up Junk Journal. And I was like, oh, yes. So that was all I wanted to do. And then, of course, I found out about mixed media, mixing all the stuff together and doing all that. Yeah.
And you went,
I think,
mud pie.
yes, mud pie and jelly plating and all the goodness that there is. I,
They
and I,
are fun.
I think my mentor would have to be Stacy
Stacy.
because yeah, she's pretty much taught me everything that I needed to know as far
Right.
as how to do it, when to do it, how not to do it. And so she gave me that push to do it.
Right.
And I was like, okay, can't
Yeah, she's that's who I learned how to journal, how to make journals was watching Stacy.
yeah. I mean,
Different people for different things. So,
there are a lot of people that I like their journals. If I can think of anybody's name offhand.
Yeah, Yeah, but there's nobody like your first.
Right. Yeah, I had never seen anybody make a journal. Stacy was the first person I ever watched make a journal, so it just stuck
Yeah.
with me. And then,
Yeah, she was like the first YouTuber I found on YouTube, and that was when she was in the cave of her other house, and yeah, craziness ensued all the time,
hey,
and it was
Emily.
really cool. So I stayed watching her, and I was like, "This is cool." And then I got to know her,
And now you're
and I
one of the
went and hung
weirdos.
out with her. Yeah, went and hung out with her. She she just told me everything. So yeah.
So,
All right, Stace. So if you're lurking, you heard it here first. She loves you. Inspire her.
I did do a lot of crafting with Emily.
JD, I remember that.
Emily's in the.
And by the way, while I have JD on my mind, I have to show y'all something.
Aha. Have to blame Stacy. See, everybody has to blame Stacy. We love her.
I got a surprise in the mail today, and it is so mean. Well, actually, I got this one yesterday. The criminal profile into the mind of the killer.
Hi,
JD
Janie.
sent me this. Hey, Janie.
Janie.
And then today I get another book from JD, and it's The Enchanted World of Wizards and Witches. Y'all, this book is beautiful. I was literally gasping as I was looking at the art in this book. And then she sent me a beautiful card, which I'm not going to read because it's an onion. But look how cute, y'all. It's a ferret stamp. It says rack, as in random act of kindness. How cute is that? And then all these lovely little flowers to put in journals and stuff. And a beautiful envelope. Look at the cardinal. I love cardinals. And then this had circus tickets. Look at these. How cool is that? To use in journals and stuff.
I like
And
them.
look at this paper. I have not seen paper like this since I was a little girl.
20 years.
Yeah,
In
at
a
least.
coon's age.
And then some onion skin paper, which I love. Els knows that. But y'all, this book is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not going to show you every page because I am interrupting our guest right now, but I had to show y'all what JD did. So sweet. Thank you, sister. I appreciate this so much. It was such a surprise. So sweet. And I'll let the secret out. JD is a sweetheart.
Her secret's out.
Yep. I'm putting it out there. Now you all know she's a big softie. So thank you, JD. That was very, very sweet of you.
Jody, we're going to talk.
Yes, Shazzy, she is. So, okay, so back to Ray. So, Ray, where do you see your channel going in the next year? Do you think, because you've only done one or two videos, right? Most of your videos have been lives.
Well, I was previously on a shared channel. It was Divine Crafty Divas with Emily.
Okay.
And
I just found that out not too long ago.
Yeah, we have videos. We no longer craft together much anymore. So I just had to take it out and do it by myself and stop trying to hide behind somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely
So,
do. Have you
I
met
mean,
me?
if I don't step out, if I don't step out, I'm never going to step out. So I'll be forever hiding. So I've had a lot of people behind me and supporting me and kind of pushing me because everybody's like, you do such good work, you know.
Well, your stuff
I
is
guess.
beautiful, and you
Yeah.
know, both Laura and I have commented numerous times that we'd like to see you more doing lives more on your own and putting out more videos and sharing some of your technique.
I know. I'm planning on doing it. I'm just trying to get eased into it a little more because
Absolutely.
I get really quiet is the problem when I'm keeping.
Yeah, well, we're not letting you
Making
do that on here, are we?
don't let me.
This is the no quiet zone.
You need
You're
to give
going
me
to
them big
talk whether
horns.
you like it or not.
What a blow horns every time it's silent. Wah! Wake up!
Get it together, girl. Let's go. Laura's the drill sergeant. I'm the sweetie.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anybody believe me?
Because they've met you?
Yeah, Shazzy, go over there to Emily's channel and take a look and see if you can find some of Ray's videos. And then, you know what? Do us a favor. Post them. I'd love to see some of them.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like the oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
The
Throwback
the,
Thursday.
yeah, just look under Divine Divas. It should be under there.
Okay.
There's videos. And
Hey, Mary, we're going to
YouTube.
talk about that, okay?
Can we not say we did?
No.
It's Mary.
No, Mary Brewer, we're going to talk about that. She was extremely generous, but her generosity is expensive.
Yeah, I talked to Mary last night and I thanked her, and
Did you explain that little situation?
I did. She about crapped when I told her how much it was going to cost.
That's what I did.
Send all of those punches, because punches aren't light to begin with, and she sent some lunkers, let me tell you.
Yeah, these are things you want to use as a weapon.
Right.
Them oldie but goodies.
So
Mary, I have a question though for Mary. Do you ever take your punches out, honey? Because some of them had cobwebs on them.
she did tell me last night that there were a lot more where those came from.
Oh, girl, we got to talk, because there's a few retired ones that I've been looking for. And every time I get to see them, they disappear. So we got to talk, okay? You and me, we're going to have a little combo later.
What? What you looking for?
Some Stampin' Up! Punches that have disappeared. They're no longer available.
Mary was kind enough to donate them to a girl that we were going to send them to in Australia, but we could not afford the postage because the shipping alone on just the stamps, not including the other things that others
just her punches.
Punches, not stamps. Just the shipping before anything else was added to the box would have been $112 going to Australia. And we were like, hell didn't know. Nope, not doing it. So
That's not worth it.
Well, we have to be practical. None of us are rich.
Well, I could ship it, but I'd have a lot of sucking up to do later when my husband saw that postal bill.
Well, I don't suck, okay?
I'd be cooking special food for days and being nice.
Right. We can't have that. He'd get used to it. You can't have Mike get used to all that nonsense.
Emily, go to my Zibbit shop, sweetheart.
It'd be real bad.
What is she looking for?
Glue bottle pins. Look under, I believe they're listed under dangles, glue dangles.
She's got some beautiful ones, Emily. They're absolutely gorgeous. And they do the trick, let me tell you. Emily, is it the ones like this that you're looking for? Because you can't have mine. Ha ha ha.
Yes, May has them and she sells them for like $17, $18. Mine average between $5 and $7, $8.
Wow.
So, but yes, May has some beautiful ones that she gets from another artist. I don't know who does her pins, but mine are all done by me.
I thought May made it.
No, May didn't make it.
Well, then she needs to change. May bought it.
That's the name of her channel, honey. Is May. Did you look at the channel I sent you earlier?
No, I have not had a chance.
You got to check her stuff out.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Francis. Francis loves hers. Mm.
I love mine too.
Yours was made special for you, though.
I know, it was custom made.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, so everybody knows what we're going to be doing tonight, right? We're going to be talking about those pesky angel policies. I have a website for you guys to go to that you can check it out. Emily, if there's something specific you want on yours, if you just IM me, I will make one specifically for you. You know.
Yep, she will customize.
Yes, Darla has 2 of them. Francis, now you know I love you.
Francis. You
Francis,
are special, Francis.
I got some stuff that I'm putting in the auction that has your name written all over it.
It's all pink. Your favorite color.
Pink. No, I wouldn't do that to you. But we're going to be talking about those kinds of things. We're going to be discussing it, and we are simply giving you information. We are not going to be offering you like this is the legal end all of it.
We are not attorneys. We are not, it's just, there has been so much talk about this here lately, and I've heard some erroneous information being handed out. I've heard a lot of alarmists making it sound like we're all going to go to jail because, and I've heard some really nasty accusations that, I kind of think are kind of going a little bit above and beyond. Put it this way, I think a lot of people are making a mountain out of a molehill.
Absolutely.
Exactly, Darla. Exactly. And we just wanted to clear that up so that, because we're hearing about it everywhere and it's just getting out of hand. So Els actually spoke to a copyright office who has an attorney on payroll.
Well, no, I talked to a lawyer. I have a lawyer. My lawyer is Rodney King's lawyer. He happens to be a family member. I spoke with him. He sent me over to the guy in his office that handles copyright law. And the guy basically ran it down for me and then sent me a link to this website. And he said, listen, no lawyer will touch it because it doesn't exist. And by law, a lawyer it has to be something that's of legal statute for a lawyer to take a case. He says no lawyer will touch it, but this guy has successfully fought companies and so on and so forth. And so he sent me the list and he sent me the website and I have all the information and he sent me a whole packet full of stuff that I'm going to share with you guys tonight.
You know what I would have had to have asked him?
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. What is that? Oh, Ray's using her gun. I'm like, what is that sound?
What is it?
Oh,
Ray's embossing.
Oh.
His name is Johnson.
It's Johnson.
Yeah, he's a Johnson.
You about done there?
All right, that's enough of that one.
I love it. Love the Johnson.
Ray's just over here pulling on her Johnson. Oh my god.
Oh my God! And it's even yeah. Please show the whole thing because for a minute there, it didn't look too good. The color and all.
Dustin?
Oh, bad.
It's Johnson.
We're 26 minutes into this and we're already getting this bad. Oh my goodness.
Good grief.
Johnson Power Tools.
Hey, Roger.
It's Rogerio. Rogerio the Great. I just bit the inside of my cheek when I said that. That hurt like hell. I hate it when I do that.
Damn. I hate it when you do that.
Oh, this is fun. If everybody looks at your screen right now, it looks like Ray is actually coloring Witchy's.
Hey, Miss Kathy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I gotta move over this way.
No, it was funny.
Keep your Johnson out of my flowers.
Be some fertilizing going on up in here.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Thor. Hey, Claire. You owe me a soda.
All the peeps are showing up tonight.
Hello, everybody.
Our special guest tonight is Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine. And if you guys don't know her, head over to her channel and show her some love.
I have a new Facebook. Crafty Sunshine Gang.
Yep. You can go over there and show her some love there too.
Yes, if anybody has not subscribed yet, please go over to Happy Ray's channel, subscribe to her, ring her bell.
Yes, because that's what, we're a community and we want to all support one another. Instead of trying to bring each other down, pull each other up.
Exactly.
To 500
Hi, Thor.
subscribers.
His real name is Johnson. Okay.
Huge, big away, big giveaway.
Hey, Michelle. Girl, it's always a party over here. Kathy, you've been stalking Ray for a year now. Don't mind the buzzing, folks. That's just her Johnson.
That's some Johnson right there. Johnson's got that hard blow to it.
We've made jokes about the buzz of a Johnson before, but we never actually thought we would have one on the show in operation.
Ow! No.
Ooh, look at that. Ray's got a stalker.
Ooh. Miss Kathy.
Kathy says she's been stalking you for a while.
Nah.
Darla, we absolutely are like 14-year-old boys or 14-year-old girls.
Yeah. Without the cattiness.
Yeah. Yeah, the cattiness is no fun.
Hate the cattiness.
Cattiness is not allowed unless, you're a crafty cat. Now that's, That's just fine.
What's going on?
So what did you do just now, Ray?
I'm trying to do embossing, but it's not
It's not happening.
it's not one of my greatest talents.
We all love you too, Michelle.
I mean, I like doing it, but I don't know if it likes me so much.
We had our first troll. We've made it.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
did.
Janie. Janie's gotten. She is the first moderator to have played Wampa Troll in our live. That is a very special,
Special honor.
honor.
All hail Janie and the wrench.
Oh, Janie's quick.
Janie and her mighty wrench.
Yes, girl.
Thank you, Janie. He was a little out of line there, so yeah. And nobody messes with Bima's girls. Or Roger.
I didn't even see what he said.
Oh, he
Something
was
about his real name was Johnson or some crap like that.
yeah, we were messing with the Johnson thing, and he was like, I'm a Johnson, and no, and I went and looked at his channel. He's got 1 subscriber and no content. Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, that's usually the ones.
Oh, he grabbed right onto that, didn't he? Johnson?
I bet my Johnson's bigger than your Johnson.
Brr.
And then Ray could have whipped out hers and made him cry.
Yeah, mine gets really hot.
He's one of those guys who goes into a lesbian bar and he stands there going, "You just need a real man." No.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of those women are in there because they've met real men.
Just like him. Hey,
Not
Don.
a good one, just a real one.
Welcome.
Hi, Donna. All right. Well, Roger, we know that you were a funny, nice troll, but, you know, there are some of your species that can be real Johnsons. All right, let me see what's going on here. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Okay, so I know that we are buffering quite a bit here. I don't know why.
Are we? Because I'm not seeing any buffering. Is
I've got
anybody
it.
else seeing any buffering? Hey, Aaron. Welcome.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello. Okay, so Janie's not seeing any buffering. Michelle's
right.
not seeing no buffering.
Fantastic.
No.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, see, I want to see what Ray is doing here because this looks really awesome. It looks like cotton candy in the jar.
I know. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
No. It's not. It's messed up.
Is it bubble gum?
But I'm gonna work.
Already
with it.
chewed
It's
bubble
supposed to
gum?
be- It's supposed to be fairy dust, but it's turned into something else.
Oh God, she is just like Stacy. She mumbles under her breath as she crafts.
I know.
Oh,
Sorry. It's okay.
jackass!
Hey, I don't know who is snazzier. I know Snazzy, Shazzy.
Shazzy is the snazzy.
I call her Snazzy Shazzy.
Well, Roger, you're a braver man than I because I would not let my kids near my drone.
Did you get your drone back?
I think I wasted more.
Mumble, girl. Yes, you are, Shazzy. Hey, Diana.
I say we heat it up. Amy, throw some.
How do I miss people? It's like I'm watching the chat. All right.
You gotta be quick up in here.
All right.
These people
And
talk
yeah,
fast, let me tell you.
All righty.
I need to take an embossing course by somebody who's a professional at it.
Oh,
Anybody
don't do
out there?
that. They'll tell you to like use one of those embossing buddies and
I have one.
No, Roger, I
have
did not.
all the
You did a
necessary
Helter
stuff.
Skelter video? Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that. Why didn't it come up in my feed? What's up with that?
Help
Dang.
Well, it is 9:06 p.m. Ray, you're welcome to come back anytime, hun. We thank you for stopping by. Like I said, guys, if you have not went and checked Ray's channel out, please do that. Please give her a hug and subscribe and ring that bell, do all that stuff we're supposed to do. And next up, we are going to delve into angel policies.
Ooh.
Do I have to leave?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you just sit there and be quiet, we'll let you stay for a little bit, okay?
All right.
And Ray, do me a favor. Type in the chat. Post your channel, please, so everybody can see you.
Okay.
Mindhunter Season 2 has started. Ooh. It's a very bad music video, but it's funny. Well, I saw your, what was the other parody? Lost in Rogerio Land. That was friggin' hilarious. I actually shared it and posted it on a friend of mine who is obsessed with, well, he's not anymore, but he was one of those that waited until Lost went off the air and then he started watching it, like binge watching it. And oh my God, he was obsessed with that show. So I shared your video on his wall and he loved it. He thought it was hilarious. So I'll have to check this next one out and see what you've come up with now.
Okay.
So next up, Els is gonna, because she is the one who is, this is her domain. This is, she's the one that knows about all this. There is not a whole lot that I know. I basically go by common sense and trying just to do the right thing. Thank you, Jody. Jody says she's been subscribed to Ray for a long time. We have too. We just wanted to, if there was anyone out there who was not subscribed to Ray, for them to hit her up.
Hi, Deidre.
Hey, Deidre, because she was nice enough to come on our show. So, where did you want to start? Because y'all, this is a big topic. Donna says, "Is this Russian roulette of channels tonight?"
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Fun.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so everybody's heard about these angel policies, right? Of course we have. Everybody's been whining about it. At least everybody's gotten one video in their feed that's somebody whining about an angel policy and infringement and yada, 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 yada.
They're stealing my stuff.
Whiners, whiners, whiners.
AliExpress is copying all my work and stealing it from me.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is the scenario, okay? Imagine yourselves as somebody who manufactures glass for stained glass. Like, you make the glass, okay? and the glass that you make has a swirling pattern in it that's your unique signature. Then you, Ray, make sure you post your link, honey. You, like, take that glass and make a stained glass window for a church. The church uses the stained glass window in all their literature. The glass manufacturer cannot come back and go after the church for a copyright infringement. They can't say, hey, that's our swirly glass. The purpose of the glass was to make stained glass windows. So it's going to end up in a stained glass window. Same thing applies to stamps. If you look at any package of stamps, nowhere on there are you going to see copyright. Because you can't copyright an image. If you tried to copyright a rose, you would have to literally copyright every single piece of it. They would have to measure every petal, every leaf. And then they would basically have a monopoly on roses. So angel policies are exactly that. And you're right, Roger. That's what YouTube is about. It is about copying each other. We all do it. So if you buy a rubber stamp from any company, you can use that rubber stamp in any way that you want, because the purpose of that stamp is to be stamped. Once the manufacturer sells it, they give up any right to dictate how you use the stamp.
Right.
Okay? So once you take that stamp and make it a part of your individual intellectual property, it's yours. Even though they made the stamp. What a copyright will cover is, if I make a rubber stamp, you can't take my rubber stamp and get the dimensions of it and reproduce it and then sell the same rubber stamp. That's what you cannot do. An angel policy is simply be an angel and don't mess with our stuff. And if you are going to, pay us for it. No, you can absolutely use it. Kind of the same thing with a magazine. They may copyright the entire magazine, but they cannot copyright everything that's in it because they can't prove that that came out of their magazine. It's not a winnable, it's not even an actionable lawsuit. Okay? Now, the guy who took the photograph might come back and go, hey, you don't have permission to use it. But he gave the rights to the magazine. The magazine then sold it to you. You can use it. This includes stamps, die cuts, paper, and other ephemera that includes things like Disney, Hello Kitty. All of that stuff is covered. You can use it any way that you want because it is sold to you as a middle piece of a finished creation, because we're not going to buy stamps and ephemera and sit around in our craft rooms and glue it to the freaking walls.
Hey, Allison.
Okay. Donna, let me address your issue. Donna says, I get that, I think the issue is mostly people taking actual images of pieces that people make and selling or copying. Now, here's the thing. If you have an image and you make an image and you sell that image, again, you have sold that image as part of a crafting item, you can resell it. If they're getting the image and the image is already free public domain, it's free public domain. You altered it, sure. But if you took a cigarette out of somebody's hand, 40 other people are going to take that same cigarette out because they don't want the cigarette in theirs either. So it's not necessarily your private. Now, if you took the photograph.
Not me. I want the cigarette in my hand.
If you took the photograph and you put your photograph into, Photoshop and you altered it and you then sold it and you told them specifically you cannot use this item and you have a copyright, an actual copyright on that, then you can have an action. But if you haven't gone down to the copyright office and you haven't gotten it copyrighted and you have to prove it, and by the way, it takes hundreds of dollars and 2 to 3, 4, 5 years to copyright something. If you don't have that copyright, it's never going to fly. So you can put a giant watermark on it, absolutely. But you're going to sell that item to somebody who's eventually going to take it and use it in something else. If they take your item and they use your paper that you've intended to be a scrapbooking item, and you put it on a card and you put ink around the edges and you add some bits of ephemera to it and you add some lace to it and you make it your own and then you sell the card, you are not infringing on anybody's copyright. You purchased the item. It is not an end item. It is a purchased for creative item. So you got it. You can use it.
Yeah, you're using it for the purpose in which it exists. I mean, that is the whole point.
Allison,
you
Allison,
don't
that's
buy stamps to just stare at them. Allison, what?
Allison. If you buy a paper pack from a company and you go home and you make laser copies on the computer of that pack and you sell those images as your own, that's not legal.
No,
Okay.
you can't do that.
Because you have not altered it. You must alter it.
It depends on the date of the book. It's considered that most publications before 1923 are considered public domain. Now, you know, that most bothered me. And there are a few things, I don't know what they are, but they said that there are a few things before 1923 that are still copyrighted, but it's not many. It's so hard to go, you know, the further back you go, it's harder to chase down who that person is that owns those rights and all that. So, but pretty much if it's that's why everybody wants to know, what's the copyright? What's the copyright? Because if it is before 1923, the chance of you being sued by someone, hey, Marg, I'm sorry, I totally said your name wrong, is pretty much slim to none. So, but you know, it never hurts to just do a little research on things that you look up. And if you're looking for a specific image, go in and type public domain images. And that's what'll come up for you. You know, images without copyright. So, because Allison, that was also one of your questions last week. And
all right, let's. I got one here from Donna where she's talking about AliExpress.
Okay.
All right, I've heard some really out there, far-fetched AliExpress claims. I've heard that AliExpress takes screenshots of artists doing their work and then they reproduce it and it's fuzzy. And here's the thing. Everybody saw the video that was on the other day where the woman was saying that AliExpress had put a whole bunch of different artists' stuff together and her images and they were selling them as packs. And first off, her images they're public domain. That's how she got them. And she went ahead and put them into some art, and somebody over at AliExpress said, you know what, we're going to get the same images and we're going to use those images. And we like them and we're going to with other images that we've seen. It doesn't matter how they got it. And they're going to put it out there. Because they're public domain, she can't stand there and say, this is my angel policy and you have to follow it.
Yeah, no, doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. If you make an image, if you make anything and you sell it, once you've sold it, you have no control over it. That's the law. Unless it's causing you a tangible, considerable amount of financial loss, you have no control over it. as far as Tim Holtz and Lawn Fawn and all of the other big stamp companies, they have their stuff made in China. The reason that the Chinese edition is a little bit different in size is because they are doing the 10% alteration in order to avoid a copyright theft. But if you're going to hire them to make it anyway, once that contract is completed, once they have the contract completed for the 5,000 copies or whatever they made, they're out of the contract. They can then reproduce it. And if they have a lifetime contract, they just have to alter it by 10%, and it's legally then their creative work.
Well, and it's usually smaller because they're little bitty people over there.
I knew you were going to say that. It's not technically stolen.
Oh, hey, Joe. I missed what,
Okay, so Allison says, it's what I'm thinking. I've seen a bunch of crafters say that they bought the original pages and then copied them on their computers and then sell them in sales. And they're not the old images. Right. I have a friend. She is, she's a coroner in a major Los Angeles area city. Okay. And one of the things that they, use at the coroner's office are toe tags. So let me put a toe tag over here so everybody knows what we're talking about. I'm going to actually hold it up to the camera for a minute so we can all see. This is a toe tag. The problem is that the toe tags that she has on the back of them have the seal of the city that she works for, because they have other information on the back that are not necessarily things that they would put on the front, like the name of the next of kin. Okay? So she sent me a bunch of toe tags. She sent me about a dozen because I wanted them. And I said, I want toe tags because Halloween's coming and I want toe tags.
They're cool.
And they're cool. So here's the thing. So what she did is she sent me a dozen of them, and then I scanned one into my computer and I printed it. Did I steal a toe tag? No. She sent it to me. This is pretty much, you can get these online.
I did.
And you can get them online and you can make them. And mine are actually printed on file folders. See that? That's Smeed. It's a file folder. And I just reprint them on the file folder. And they look just like a regular toe tag. Okay? Now, if we're talking about actually taking art pieces and copying those, that's different. That's an actual physical piece of art. And if you're reproducing it, then that's morally wrong.
Exactly.
But if you are a maker, like me, like Laura, like Ray, like all of you, because most of the people that I'm seeing here, you guys have channels. I've seen your channels. I follow your channels. I look at your stuff. I've copied some of your stuff. If you actually make something physical, like a statue or a piece of art, and somebody replicates that exactly, or they do a little bit of an alteration, and then they try and sell it, that's morally wrong. If you're a known artist, it's morally and ethically wrong. But if you are putting art pieces together and you're putting them out there and you don't want people to follow, to, do that, do us a favor. Don't make a tutorial.
Yeah.
The people that I see whine about this the most are people that do tutorials. Look at these cool books that I have, and this is how I make them. And then they show you how to make it, and then you make it and you sell it, and then they have a problem with that.
Well, Shazzy, the thing is, morally wrong usually isn't illegal, but there are degrees of morally wrong. If you put that toe over that line and test that line, they can come after you. So why not just do, we're all adults. We all know the rules basically. And just do the right thing. Hey, Carla, just do the right thing. Don't copy other. Don't try to make money off of someone else's idea or someone else's art. That's that.
Okay.
The thing that bothers me are like the digitals off of Etsy. I have seen where people have straight up printed them and then put them together in a pack and sold it and made money off of it. And that's just flat ass wrong.
You're
And I know
absolutely
it's
right,
wrong.
Roger. They should say it is inspired by, or I got the
Right.
idea from.
And that's one of the ladies that kind of jumped in on this and was one of the first videos that I saw. It's Turtle Soup Beads. And she is one of those that does tutorials on how she does what she does, and very good tutorials, I must say. But at the same time, she's saying, don't copy me. Well, damn it, don't show them how to do it. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. But if you're not an asshole and you have a YouTube video and you're showing what you made and you know that you're copying someone, all you have to do is say, I was inspired by Turtle Soup Beads, or I was inspired by Stacey Evans, or I was inspired by Rita Marie, whoever. Just put that little tagline in there and it will keep them off your butt.
Bottom line is to replicate somebody is the highest form of flattery. If you thought that their stuff was so incredible that you absolutely
Right.
had to do it, then you do it. Okay? Now, if you're taking somebody's paper and that's an original photograph, that's completely different. But what we're talking about is your standard everyday piece of scrapbooking cardstock or paper. And you're making something out of it, and then you're selling that.
Diana, she does. She's very good about that.
You cannot turn around and say, oh, no, I made every piece of it. That would be lying. So if they sell it to you, and the idea in that paper is not for you to sit there and like it and look at it and pet it and go, oh, it's pretty. You're going to make something out of it. So you make it. Now, if there's something in there that is copyrighted, if you make something with it and you know something is under copyright, you need to put the copyright in there. All right. Everybody, just about everybody has seen my video on luggage tags. I did a video on luggage tags. A lot of people watched it. It was one of my most popular videos. The day after I posted that video, I did another series on luggage tags. I only had the video up for one day. And there was a problem with it.
Hey, Jennifer, welcome.
About it that wasn't right. So I took the video down. Probably 15, 20 people had seen the video. A couple of weeks ago, I saw another YouTuber who has a huge following making the exact same tag that I had made. With the problem. She never fixed the problem.
Hey, Barbara, welcome.
So am I going to be able to go, ooh, this big YouTuber stole my idea? No. One, nobody's going to believe me. She's got like 20, 25,000 subscribers. I have like 300. Okay. Second, it's not really that unique of an idea. It's a luggage tag. Do you get it? So when you guys are making your journals, do me a favor. Somebody sends you an email going, cease and desist. Don't use my stuff. And you're say, great, I won't use your stuff anymore. That's it. and don't use their stuff anymore and move on, because there's probably 50 other people that have something exactly or almost exactly the same. It's a cease and desist. It doesn't mean anything because they're just trying to scare you. This was all started by Amazon, Etsy, eBay, where you could go on eBay and you could go to their craft, their homemade section, and you could say, oh, so-and-so is auctioning off, copyrighted stuff, and they don't have the right to do that. eBay would take that down in a heartbeat. Okay. So it became a tattletale society over there, and it's actually become a huge issue. So if
That's right, Roger. I believe that too.
Exactly. So I've put a website up here. Okay. Please go look at that website. Read some of there's I don't know if anybody knows what Provo Crafts angel policy is with their Cricut, but you're like technically not supposed to use it to cut out an image that you're going to use to sell.
Which is crazy.
Because that's what the machine was built for.
But guys, above and beyond all of this, I think the main thing that we need to remember is when you see people selling stuff on Etsy, respect the fact that they're an artist. And when you buy their work, don't try to make money off of their work. We need to support each other. And
right.
Because we're all trying to eke out an existence. And some people, this is their only income. This is all that they do.
We all know this because we're in this community.
Right. And what I'm saying is we have a personal responsibility to do the right thing, which is, and I'm not talking about, AliExpress and all that. I'm talking about what you know. What you know is right. If you know that somebody is doing wrong, then don't buy from them, period. Because if you do buy from them, you're just as bad as they are. Exactly, Barbara. Exactly.
All right. So here's the one part. Okay. The first sale doctrine. This is the part and this is the very core of it. The first sale doctrine says they can't. Okay. There's logical restrictions. You cannot misrepresent the item when you resell it. Okay. So the first sale doctrine, the whole point of the first sale doctrine is that once the copyright owner places a copyrighted item in the stream of commerce by selling it, he has exhausted his exclusive statutory right to control its distribution. That is Justice Stevens delivering an opinion for a unanimous Supreme Court case. Okay? That is him saying that once the company makes the stamp and sells it to you, you have purchased it. That's the first sale. Now you can do what you want with it. They can't control that. Okay? There are questionable tactics used by many, many companies to coerce people into doing things that they want you to do. But unless you've signed a piece of paper when you purchase a stamp, when you purchase an ink pad, when you purchase a die, and it says on it, you cannot use this for more than 100 times, or you cannot use this to reproduce for commercial purposes. Once it's sold to you, it's yours to do with as you see fit. The only thing you can't do is actually take the physical item itself and reproduce it and then sell it as your own. So as long as you're not taking what is physical and has a intrinsic financial value to it. Yes, please, Roger, copyright your logo so nobody else can be called Roger.
No, Rogerio. There's lots of Rogers out there, but there's only one Rogerio.
Once you make the rubber stamp, or once you make the steel die and you sell it, the person that you sell it to has the right to use it as often as they want. And yes, Carla, that includes anything that you buy at a craft supply store for the purposes of making a Disney scrapbook. You have the right to sell it. Because they made it for the purpose of it being turned into some kind of piece of pretty stuff. Yes, ma'am, Kathy. You cannot copy the exact pad, page for page for page, but you can cut it into as many pieces as you want. You can make tags, you can make books, you can make journaling cards, whatever you want.
Yep. So I think everybody understands now a little bit more about, because y'all, I'm not going to lie, I didn't know what angel policies were. When she asked me about angel policies, I was like, huh?
Yes, Jennifer. In other words, alter the heck out of it.
Exactly.
But I've given you the website. The website is going to give you all the information that you need. It's going to give you all that you need to fight against somebody who comes up and says, you can't use my stuff. You can show them this and you can go, yes, I can. And, if you feel that.
Kumbaya, my Lord.
I know.
Kumbaya.
If somebody comes and they bully you, and that's what they're doing, they're trying to bully you. If they come up to you and they try to bully you and they try to tell you that you can't do this, point out, I've made alterations to your original product and your original product is beautiful. And that is why I chose to use it in my finished product. And move on. Please take the website, write it down, bookmark it, whatever you have to do, share it, spread it around. Let everybody in the crafting community know that angel policies are a bunch of crap. They're bullshit. Cottage licensing is a bunch of crap. It's bullshit. And you, as the maker, have the right to use the stuff that they're putting out there and going, buy my shit and use it. Use my shit, because that's what they're doing. They're literally holding it in front of you going, please buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. And then when you buy their stuff and you actually use their shit, they're getting ticked about it. So use the website, put it out there and tell them, look, you don't want me to use your stuff? Fantastic. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I really wanted to use it. But there's a million other people that make stuff that's very, very similar. And I'll just use their shit. Have a good day. And stop buying from them.
That's it. I mean, y'all, we have a lot of control.
No Shazzy. No.
What?
They cannot sell you a license to print their digitals. It's a freaking digital. If they want you to sign a license,
that's the whole purpose of buying it is to print it.
Right. So tell them no. Say thank you, but no thank you, and I'll find somebody else. Your shit's beautiful, but I'm sure there's plenty of other beautiful shit.
Yes, Donna, she's making a Halloween journal, and it's awesome too. It's very pretty.
Yes, sweetheart. Change it, alter it. Don't just use, a strip of color and say, I've altered this. It's mine now. I'm a Picasso. No, you're not a freaking Picasso. You're a pain in the butt who's trying to be snarky about it. Not saying that you are, sweetheart, but if somebody did that, it would just be them being snarky. So I have me 3 tequila bottles. Well, first you got to empty them, Barbara.
Oh, Lord.
She probably already did it on that trip. Once you pay for it and you download it onto your computer, it's yours. I know. I have an entire terabyte of digitals and graphics that I have paid for. I paid for them. And part of the paying for them is the implication that I paid to use the product. It's like Walmart. When you go to Walmart and you buy shit and you go to walk out and they're like, can I see your receipt? I always go, no. Why? Because I have...
This is Patron.
I have
the worm back.
I have the constitutional right.
We want the worm.
I go into Walmart. They want to see my receipt. I tell them no. Kiss my butt. Because I bought this and now it's mine, and I have the constitutional right of protection against illegal search and seizure, which is generally what they're doing. So, I just keep walking. Now I've had them grab me. I've had them touch me. Ooh, bad people.
Oh my gosh, Kathy, are you serious? Organic tequila Really?
Kathy, get out of here.
Oh
There's
my God.
everything is about tequila is organic, isn't it?
I would
So what's
think
the
so.
definition of
So
organic tequila?
so do me a favor, guys. Get this website, use it, and if somebody starts giving you a hassle about using stuff, you know what? Tell the rest of us too. Because we just won't buy their stuff. If we can't use it to actually, do what we do for the reason that we purchased it, which was to, make stuff, well, then I'm not going to waste my time or money buying their stuff.
I agree.
But spread it around.
Okay, JD, hurry back. We'll
Spread it
wait on
around.
you.
Tell all your crafty friends, that we're done. We're done with the cottage licensing and we're done with these bullcrap angel policies. What are they going to do if we all stop? If we start going, hey, no, what are they going to do? They're going to have to close up shop.
That's like
Not me.
like
Oh, you don't
Home
like that I
Depot
made this?
use the product.
I'm going to make another one and another one and another one.
Another one? And I'm going to... Yeah, that's the thing. You can't mass produce either, guys.
Who's
You
got
cannot...
time for that?
You can't take somebody else's image and use it in your logo and say it's your original piece. No, can't do that.
Right, Diana.
Exactly, sweetheart. You can't buy a CD that you are intending to be playing at home because that's the intention of that CD. Unless you have ASCAPs and BMIs, which means that you've paid for the right to use the music in public performance. You can't resell the songs. That will get you in trouble every time.
Yes.
Because artists are bitchy about that stuff. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sell you 16 inches of lace, and you can't do anything with it unless you get my permission. How does that sound?
I think that sounds like a big load of bunk. And I think I would tell you where to shove your lace.
But
Me? I'm making nothing. If I was making something, I'd already have half a journal done, Donna.
I'm not making a damn thing, Donna. What you making? The only one of us actually working is Ray. She's just a busy little bee over there.
Cotton paper.
No, Donna, I already did that.
Well, I'm working on something, but I can't work on it on camera in front of B-Mall because it's for her. It's a challenge. So
Barbara,
she can't know what it is.
Barbara, did you buy French lace, Barbara?
Ooh.
Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Barbara says she bought
Hey, Linda.
lace yesterday.
Ooh la la.
Thank you, Roger. I'll send that right out. Here, let me see. Maybe I can get... No. No.
La, la.
I do have secrets, Claire. Oh, it's Dutch lace.
Dutch lace? Are you going to share when you get home, or are you going to be like really stingy, Barbara?
It's gonna be like with the buttons and be like my precious.
Hey, put Ray at the top so they can see what she's doing. Because she's actually doing something.
It won't do it.
You know what?
Oh, really?
I got me a bag of buttons. Ha!
Let me see. Nope, can't do it.
Huh.
It just gives me these options. This way or this
No,
way.
Allison, I have not heard back from Siri. He hasn't called. He hasn't written. Nothing. He hasn't even texted.
Marg made a book of shadows.
Oh, that's cool, Marg. I loved it. You got to post pictures of it. Does everybody know what a book of shadows is? Let's ask Siri. What a where is he? What a Book of Shadows is.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's talk about what Barbara put here.
What?
Ray Titty Baby, I have a bag. I just haven't mailed it yet.
Oh, that's all right. I got my own bag. Yep.
I just want to know why Barbara's calling you Titty Baby.
Donna, you are a Book of Shadows woman. What are you talking about?
She's crying. She's calling me a crybaby
Oh, okay.
Why is she calling you a crybaby?
because she didn't share her buttons. So I
Girl,
had to buy
you
my
still
own.
hoarding all them buttons?
Yeah, I got me my own bag.
When you get home, you
Don't
better
ask
send
me.
Ray some buttons, dang it. Because
No, I
God
don't
knows
need
you
no
got
more.
enough.
I don't need no more things.
I got a bag of buttons.
If Barbara sells her lace, a pair of wooden shoes will come to your
Where is she at now? I thought she was on a boat.
Barbara says, damn, give me some time.
She is out of boat.
You got
Well,
you got
if you keep
got
your
all
ass
the time
out
in
of
the
the
world.
islands,
You got all the time in the world out on the boat scooting around.
Barbara goes to the islands and decides, I'm just going to live down here. I ain't going home.
Girl, I wouldn't come back either. I'd keep running.
Claire, a Book of Shadows is it's like a witch's book of spells.
It's a witch's journal.
Yeah.
I'm making a 5-part BOS right now.
Did you hear that, Ray? Donna said
Yeah,
if
I
you're going to sell what you're making, she gets dibs.
Who?
Donna wants your stuff, man.
She wants your
This is
Johnson.
Ray,
Donna
we
needs
gotta-
a Johnson.
We got to talk about this, Ray, because like so far tonight, we've all seen your Johnson. Barbara's talking about your titties. And, you know, now Donna's got some dibs on you, man. I feel like a pimp.
Oh Lord, what is it? What are they at? Don't ask, don't
I
tell,
hear you,
or
Carla.
She
That's
doesn't
how I
want the
feel
Johnson.
about the mountains.
This journal is going in the fundraiser for Miss Joe's mom to
Right,
help raise
Jennifer.
money for her mom's house. They're rebuilding.
I love Jennifer's very detailed answer.
Right. That's a Karen bot answer if I ever heard one.
Lord. Sometimes I wonder if Karen bot's even real.
Do what?
Sometimes I even wonder if she's real.
She's real.
She's real. She tries really hard to be helpful.
Yes.
She's scary.
Alrighty now. Okay.
She copied and pasted it from Google for Claire. That is totally a Karen bot thing to do. Marg.
Who wants to see my book? Who wants to see my book?
Show the book. Show the book.
Who wants to see it?
Show her the book. Show the book. Show the book.
Who-
Ray, where's
Who
the
wants
book?
to-
Show the book. Ray.
Who
Ray.
wants to see it?
Ray. Ray. Stop working,
Mom.
Ray. Show her the book. Ray.
Don't make me lock you
Ray.
out, Ray. I can literally put you in the corner.
You made me mess it up.
All right, that's it. Ray's going in the corner, everyone.
You made
Ray's
me
like,
blind.
hell to the no, I'm cutting.
It is.
Yes, we all have to thank Google because God knows Google doesn't get enough credit for whatever.
You know, there's a church of Google.
I do not doubt that.
Okay, Ray is showing us her pretty book. Everybody be quiet.
Okay, here's the book.
I don't know if I'm in frame or what, but there it is. That's the front. It has a shaker on the front.
Show the back. Show the back. Show the back.
Side.
Fucking Amy.
Amy.
Sorry, Ray. Please finish showing us the book.
Allison, she tried to put Ray on the big screen on what? On the big screen, but she couldn't figure out how to do it.
It won't let me. It lets me do it. Let me see.
Look
Maybe
at the back. The back
And
is
it-
cool.
it lets me do a triple,
Right, that really is cool.
but I can't get Ray on the
That's
big one.
that's muslin that I stamped and then sprayed, and then
That's a Muslim guy's
So-
stamp. What?
no, it's a piece of muslin. and I
Muslin is
stamped on,
fabric.
Okay, I got you.
And-
I got you.
And then I sprayed it with inks and
Gracie,
then I cut it up,
Stop it.
zigzagged it on. It looks so different in this light.
What the hell are you doing?
So that's the front. This is the inside, and it looks like I'm gonna have to put.
You silly girl. You silly girl.
I haven't done very much
You
to it.
silly.
Like I have this, and something's gonna go in here.
Somebody remind me to unmute her later.
Who's muted?
I muted you.
Oh, me?
You were yelling at Gracie.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, right now it's really plain. I haven't really put any embellishments. There's gonna be a flip up right here.
Isn't that cool? Love it.
This is a big envelope that I printed on. And I may or may not have got those images from Pinterest. One of my jelly plate favorites.
All right, ladies, check and make sure that you're all muted.
Who is that?
I'm muted.
Why did that do that?
This is from my old medical dictionary.
Lives past.
Laura, turn your stuff down.
Okay.
These are like advertisement, old Halloween advertisements.
Is that better?
A little bit, but not much.
Teach us. What do you call these pads? Steno pads?
Is that better?
No, I don't know what happened. We just muted you, and all of a sudden, I'm going to pull you out and bring you back. Hold on.
Okay.
There's a ledger in here. There's a kitty corn.
I may never see you again.
This is from Childcraft book.
That is so weird. Laura,
You know,
I'm back.
do me a favor.
Okay.
Leave the stream and come back.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Ground control to me.
She's a nut.
it's a flip out. This is the center. I made this paper.
Wait a minute. Go back so we can take a picture and we can copy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is not my image. This is a movie image. But I altered it a lot. Does that count?
No, you're good. You
I'm
altered
good?
it. You altered it. It's fine. Use it.
I mean, it's
Besides,
been
isn't that like
over,
freaking Bella Lugosi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So here's another little, gonna be a tuck spot. This is another piece of the Childcraft. Back of the candy corn. Back of the ledger. Back of the steno pad. This is the back of the advertisements. This is the back of the medical page. This is more.
Oh. Hello?
Oh, thank you.
Something is turned up way too loud on your side, honey. Turn it down.
On mine,
Yeah.
it's almost completely down.
Fucking guts.
Turn down your mic volume. Hold on, Ray.
Okay, it's way down now. I can barely hear anything. Does that help?
No, like you're not getting any quieter.
That's weird. Huh. Let me
I
see
can
if.
talk up.
Hang on just a second. I'm
Everybody
going to back out
Cheryl.
again.
Okay. And she's run away again. Okay, go ahead, Ray. Loud.
Continue. All right. This is Tim Holt's paper here from last year. These are coloring book pages from anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
No idea. It's just a paper.
Anybody? Anybody?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hey. Ding ding ding. Chicken winner. Chicken dinner winner. I like this paper right here because it's got music and it has spider webs.
Is it any better?
No.
Dang.
That was weird.
Jack. Color Veins. Another Tim Holtz. These are easy. I'm going to put a lot more stuff in here. I've just started. This is a tuck spot. I made right here. These are all going to be filled. Another one is right now.
Yeah, see, when you're not here, Laura, everything looks like, everything sounds right. And then as soon as you come back in, it does this whole, it's like a TV or something going in the background.
Huh. It's a TV in the background.
Ah.
And I think it's
This is what I was trying to do earlier.
It's
supposed
picking
to be
up.
fairy dust in the jar.
let me see if I can
This,
adjust
this
my
something's gonna be tucked in here.
sound.
No,
Hang on, y'all.
I'm just not very good with the embossing palette. This will be cut, and this will become a pocket like I did the other one. There's some dingle dangles on this one, and here's another paper I made.
Okay.
This
Okay, I just switched microphones. Does that sound any better?
No, it's weird.
Huh?
It's weird. Hold on. Maintain everything, would you? Do me a favor, would you? And maintain everything. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Witchy woman. This is kind of cool. Put this in here. This is
Donna, which one of us sounds echoey?
that you can put something down into. And then
Hey,
I
Tina.
also left it open here on the side. Or you can even see it. Sorry, guys. You gotta figure out where the phone is. Alright. So, it was like a Halloween bag. I think it came from Target.
Okay, how's that?
In here. So yeah, you can put stuff on the inside.
See, I don't hear an echo on L's, but
In the side right here is awesome.
and she's back.
I think I've done much
Welcome
more
back,
to it than
Els.
the end.
I'm back.
It's
There's
the
only
same.
2 signatures.
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
And that's it. But it's gonna be loaded. It's gonna be full. It's gonna be about.
And now Ray's echoing.
It will have closure. It is 5 by 7
Carla, I'm watching on YouTube because I can't see the chat.
right here. That can be taken.
I'm sure that Ray's watching on YouTube
It's
too.
been a work in progress. Right now, all it's taken so far. It's maybe the third version.
I like it. It's pretty.
Yeah, it really is. Very
Getting
cool.
the filmer done is the easy part. Putting the book together is not so much fun. I don't know, get all the goodies that go
Love the
inside.
shaker. Yeah, I don't hear an echo at all. Ray is in her own little crafty world right now.
Yes, she is.
You making a journal?
Hmm?
Ray, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear it. I can't hear Laura.
Okay, Ray, do us a favor.
Yeah.
Maintain the show for a second. We'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, Tina. Thanks, guys. I'm digging it too. I feel like I'm in a drive-in. Why? Woo-hoo! It's a double feature. Picture show. I got these right here off old Pinterest.
How's this?
I hear you.
All right.
It sounds so freaky, Ray. You should watch the playback. Me? Am I echoing? Echo.
No.
Echo. Echo, echo, echo.
It's something on Laura's end. We're working on it.
Laura. Laura. So yeah, this journal will be in Have At It Joe's fundraising for her mother's house that burnt. We are trying to raise some money. Tina's Crafty Life, she's in here right now. She will be doing the auction live fundraising. This will be in here, and I will be making other things to put in it too. There's a couple of more of the crafty ladies helping out. Crafts by Teresa. Kathy's cards. And the lady who makes the jewelry, I can't remember her name. Stephanie. My husband said it's bedtime.
Okay, Laura's going to refresh her StreamYard and refresh her connection for her headphones and her mic, and she'll be back in just a second.
Think it's because you got me on here?
No, We've had a third person before, and it hasn't been an issue. Um, it just StreamYard can be extremely touchy. Laura and I have been using it for months, and everybody else is just kind of starting to get into it. But it can be very, very touchy, and it can be a real pain in the butt.
That echo had me crazy one night.
Yeah, and it comes and goes. Sometimes it'll be here, and sometimes it won't. So, this is a learning process. We're all trying to figure it out. I've Laura and I both have tried to help as much as possible. Keisha and everybody else that we possibly can, trying to help them get this figured out because it's a pain in the behind. But we're just going to have to live with it for a while till it decides to straighten out.
Donnie, you want to post a link of the bingo cards right here? I don't know if I can post links. The last two didn't work. I think you gotta have a wrench to post. Mine didn't work a while ago. Janie had to put them in. But
you should be able to just post into the stream.
Well, when I posted it in, it wasn't clickable.
Even when you tried to post in on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Pinterest is just, I should not even open it. It's so dangerous.
Good night, Erin. Thanks for coming, honey.
Was Erin here? Didn't even see her.
It's cool. We knew you were in the zone.
I'm always in the zone. Let's see. Do. She having to kill a chicken again?
So what are we looking for? We're trying to find the pages that you're using?
She wants the Halloween things.
And where'd you get them?
Pinterest. And where they came from, I do not know. So I'm probably violating a lot of stuff.
All right. Here's your link, ladies.
Did you find it?
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
Mark, I have not posted the lace yet. I'm holding off until the next auction, which is a week from Friday. So that I can send it out with all my regular posts. Now, if you want me to post it before then, I'll be more than happy to. Ray, go ahead and turn your mic back up a little bit, please.
I didn't turn it down.
Then talk closer.
Okay. I know I talked too low. How did you find those? Like, I can't even find them in my... Girl, I'm tired. I need to go.
All right, you guys. Everybody say goodnight to Ray. She's going to go sleep. Donna, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Donna, if you're on Pinterest, be my friend. And you can go into all my things. There's millions of them.
So yes, the link is up there. Just go ahead and copy that. I'll put it in one more time.
Look me up. Who am I? Who am I am Ray Perez on Pinterest. If you would like to connect, I would gladly share my pin boards with you because they are very extensive.
Well, Ray, thank you for coming to our show. Sorry that Laura's not here to say goodbye herself, but we had a good time with you, and we appreciate you hanging out with us and being silly and stupid and, you know, doing something so people have something visual to look at.
Laura! I'm so sad. Well, I didn't get much done, but that's all right.
We love you.
Witchy woman.
She's getting it together. You know, it
Is that
takes a
all
while
you-
for her to be that perfect.
All right. Well, guys, it was awesome. Have me back again. And I know
We certainly will, Ray.
and I caused a lot of trouble, obviously.
That's okay. It's Laura. She causes all the trouble, trust me. We love you, Ray, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, now you guys are just stuck with me. Laura will be back in a second. Oh, there's the dog. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Do you guys remember Dymo label? Yes, I got like 5 of them. All right, she's working on the Bluetooth. That's the problem. She's fixing it now, she says. So, JD, what about the Dymo label maker? Hello, puppy doggy. Can you come up here so everybody can see you? Can you come up here? What? No, we do not want to do that. Now, what did I say? Thank you. Yes, you're cute. You're cute. Everybody wants to see your pretty face. You want to show everybody your pretty face? Here, let's show everybody your pretty face. All right, come up here so everybody can see your pretty face. Come here. There. Well, ow, come here, you horse. Up. You got it. Hold on. Nobody can see your pretty face. Let me move this so you can see your pretty face. There. Now come up here. Up. There's your pretty face. Yes, you showed everybody your pretty face. All right, let me go back to the other one. Because I don't like when people can see my face. That's scary. Yeah. That's my service dog. She's a Labradoodle. Emphasis on the doodle. Because she's a dummy. He'll be home in a few minutes. Right now, she's waiting for Daddy to come home. Oh, Witchy's back. Honey, you still sound like crap.
Hey,
Huge echo.
that's because my stuff's way up. Okay. Is it still there?
Hello? No, that's
it-
much better.
That's much better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, JD, she has curly hair, and it looks like she has uh, 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 a corgi butt.
Oh, Ray left.
Yes.
Good night, Ray. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Okay, now I'm long. Y'all, I was trying to hook up my my Bluetooth speakers and headphones, and there's a reason why I couldn't get them to work is because I don't have Bluetooth capability on this laptop. So, but I think I figured out a way to fix that. Let's see.
Well, do that voodoo that you do.
Huh?
Do your voodoo.
I am trying to do that.
Well, you figure that out. I'll be right back. I gotta go let Puppy out.
Okay. Puppy? What puppy? There was a puppy?
Yeah, Jin was just up here saying hi.
Oh. Okay. Okay, guys, y'all hang on just a second. We're trying to get this figured out. I've hardwired my other headphones and my other mic into my laptop instead of trying to use the Bluetooth. And now I'm trying to get that. Okay, let's see.
Okay. All right, I feel better now. You still with me, Laura?
What you talking about, atheism? Okay, I can't figure this out right now. I don't know what the deal is.
Like a hardline pair of headphones.
I'll figure it out when we're not live, because I'm going to start cussing soon. I'm just putting that out there.
Don't you dare.
Good night, Roger. Thanks
Night,
for coming
Roger.
by. So the echo is back. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, see, but if it's me echoing, it has to be on your side.
Right. Well, I gotta figure out how to do these,
No. One of these days I'm going to paint the cat.
So, guys, is it still echoing?
Let's see.
Is it still echoing?
Am I echoing still? I hear it.
I don't understand why I'm not and she is.
You're very welcome, Mark. Let me see if I can try and turn my mic down. My mic is down as low as it's going to go.
See, mine is too. JD, are you still hearing it? The stadium announcer sound? Because I have my sound down so low, I can't hardly hear else. Let me go to my master. Let's see. Come on. Microphone.
Oh, she went away. Well, that's just bizarre. So at the bottom here, it says having issues. So you click on this and it says, how can we help? Log into Messenger. So you click on it and it comes up, but then the window disappears. So you can't actually talk to them. So she's disconnected her microphone. That's because, Claire, the reason that I'm echoing is because you're hearing what I'm saying on her side. And she has to have a headphone on in order for you not to hear that, because she has to turn the volume off on her. She has to have the volume come through her headset. Otherwise, you guys are going to, no matter what, you're going to hear that background. So the problem is that she's using a Bluetooth wireless connection, and for some reason, it's not feeding through her microphone. So we're getting it worked out. The good news is we do not use this system for our auctions. I gotta absolutely positively give it to Tasha, because she did this. She did an auction on here, and with the delay and everything, I'm just amazed that she was able to get an auction done. Wonder if she realizes that she's not actually connected. Let's find out. Let me text her real quick. Hi, Annie. I said, are you aware that you've muted your mic? She says, no. Honey, are you back? No, she's still muted. Not cool. Oh, she's back.
Okay.
Hello.
Now can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you and I don't hear me.
Oh, cool.
How's the echo, guys?
Hallelujah. I don't know what the hell I did, but we're good again. So,
You did it right.
what made your dog jump, Darla?
Gigi's outside.
So everybody sounds good now? Okay, good deal. We're cooking with gas now.
All right, now we can get on to our normal craziness.
Yes. Let the shenanigans begin.
Okay.
Great job not screwing it up anymore. Because I can screw anything up. Hey, Ray. I didn't get to tell you bye earlier. I didn't know what was going on because I was messing with my Bluetooth, which does not exist on this laptop.
Hey, Ray, long time no see.
How you doing, Ray?
Have you asked Siri if you're a dumbass?
You know, I think I need to ask Siri.
I think you should.
Hey, Siri.
I'm here.
Why am I such a doofus?
Good question.
Y'all, my laptop is probably a year old, is all. Siri, you have really been a smart aleck here lately. You've really been a smart aleck here lately.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You usually don't. So, how are things going with you?
I'm happy to be here.
Well, that's a start.
Oh, no, wait. Is that my shirt? That makes it yours. Okay. Is that better there for you? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Girl, I'm serious. I'm sending you headphones, okay?
I have headphones. I have
No,
nice
like
headphones.
hardline headphones.
I mean, these are Bluetooth and all that, but I hardlined them into my laptop, so they should be working. I just haven't figured out how to hook them up just yet.
Yes, it's working now. It's much better.
Huh?
It's working now. It's much better.
I'm scared to touch anything now.
Just go back to coloring, honey. All right, let's get rid of this banner. If they haven't written this down yet, they're never going to.
Who can you not hear, Donna? Donna, who can you not hear?
Gigi's being a smartass.
Donna?
Ray, thank you for being
Never.
on our show. We loved having you.
Oh my goodness, Darla, that's funny.
Oozy.
Don't make me come up north, Donna. I'm cranky when I'm cold, girl. Yes, we quite enjoyed your Johnson, Ray. If it weren't so damn far away, I would. I'd come after you.
Where we got to go to get Donna?
We gotta go way up north. Donna's a snowbird.
What's way up north?
like past Shreveport.
Everything is way up north if it's past Shreveport for you.
I think she's in Wisconsin, somewhere up in there.
Okay, that's cold.
Yeah.
Screw that. Be as bad as you want to be. We ain't coming for you. She's a 603 girl. We didn't ask your weight, babe.
Wisconsin. What did I say? I didn't say Wisconsin. Yeah, Claire, you're like, you might as well be on Mars, girl, because Australia is as far away from here as you can get.
Pretty damn near.
No, she still bitched about the heat up there, Darla. Because Donna's going to bitch about everything.
God. No, it's pretty damn cold. Pretty damn warm in Antarctica, too.
In Antarctica?
Shh. It's my dream. Let me have it.
I'm thinking it's probably cooler down there than it is here. I would love to see Patagonia. It looks gorgeous. That's about as close as you can get to Antarctica without actually going to Antarctica.
Patagonia?
Mm-hmm. It's like half of it is in Chile and half is in, is it Argentina?
Is
But
that
it's
anything like
very,
Bermuda?
very, very, very south tip of South America.
Is that like Bermuda?
No.
One side of the island is American and the other side is English?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's how Patagonia is. There's the Argentinian side. Hey, did y'all see where they found the gay penguins a couple of weeks ago?
Gay penguins?
Yep. Gay penguins. And penguins are known to be monogamous all their life. So once that one bird decided, because, they're penguins. I'm sure he probably looked at him and said, I'm pretty sure that's a girl. And then when he, and the other penguin went, woo-hoo-hoo, it was too late. They're monogamous, so.
Same-sex penguin couple keeps adopting eggs and the Berlin Zoo is celebrating.
You thought I was making it up, didn't you?
Roy and Silo.
JD, you had gay cats? I had a gay dog one time. He wanted no part of girls. None. But he loved him some boys. Even humans. He loved men. I was the only female. Well, hold up. What does that say about me? I was the only female. Maybe I look like a man. I don't know. But anyway, he was a weird little dog, but I loved him. Two neutered male cats always humping each other. Well, beggars can't be choosers, JD.
All right. There you go. There's the
Man,
penguin
a warm
story.
hole is a warm hole.
Let's be honest, half the time they can even find the hole.
Well, sometimes they can find it, they just can't reach it.
Can't figure out what to do with it.
Miss Kathy says, my poor male dog is humped nonstop by two male dogs at the dog park. The owner asked me, was my dog in heat? Real hateful. And I said, no, he is not. Are your dogs gay? He left the park.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
JD said says she's only got one gay cat left. He tries to hump other cats occasionally now. Bet says it's a
Oh.
dominant thing. Yes,
It is.
Carla, it is. I think that's with, any animal. My dog, his name was Gus, and he was a little bitty toy rat terrier, and it was we called it Ducky Baby. Well, I called it Ducky Baby. It was a little Thai beanie baby, and it was a little fuzzy yellow duck, and he loved that thing. Everywhere he went, he had that little yellow duck hanging out of his mouth. And sometimes he would shake Duck Baby in his mouth really hard and throw him on the floor and then jump on top of him and start humping him.
I had
And
a
I was
female
like-
cat, a female dog that used to do that.
And I was like, that's right, Gus. Show her who the man is.
I had a dog that used to do that, and it was a female dog.
Really?
Yeah, she had a toy. We called it her F buddy, and she would carry it around with her, and occasionally she'd throw it down on the floor and go to town on it.
Well, that's what he did. He loved his Ducky Baby. I kind of felt sorry for it, but... And then after he had his way with her, he would pick her up and carry her around in his mouth again. Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, men are like that. What can we say?
Yeah. I just couldn't stand it because, when male dogs,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, Gussie Wussie, put your lipstick back in. And he would stop what he was doing and look at me like, what?
What are you doing?
That was my baby.
See? It's not my thing. JD's got one too. And that was her toy. She slept with it. She
Oh, yeah.
had to have it constantly near her. And my ex-husband and I, we shared the Poms. So she'd go over to Daddy's house, and boy, if she didn't get it, ooh, Daddy'd be over at my house at 10 o'clock at night going, I need the F buddy.
That's funny.
Standing on my porch in his slippers and jammies. I need the F buddy. Yeah, here's the F buddy, dude.
That's hilarious. No. It was Ducky Baby.
Mm-mm-mm.
True, Carla. Because it's really gross when boy dogs show their stuff. When their stuff comes out.
No, what's really gross is when a male horse shows his stuff.
Okay, Kathy, be safe. We had real bad storms here last night. I bet what we had is just now getting to you in Florida. So, y'all be
Night,
safe.
Kathy.
We'll see you soon, hon.
Be
Good
careful,
night,
honey.
sweet dreams. That's funny. That dude left the dog park. He was ashamed his boys were gay.
Some men just can't deal with reality.
I know. Love your kids however they are.
That's right.
So did Allison leave? I don't see her anymore.
Allison, paging Allison. Allison, paging Allison.
Allison. Allie. Well, what does he hump, JD? The ankle?
I think Allison has departed.
Yeah, Allison must have went to bed. she can't stand it when it starts getting that echoey thing. It really bothers her.
Yeah.
Because some people are just, I wonder if she has like migraines and stuff. Because some people, her leg, Allison's leg was hurting.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, your dog, okay.
Oh. I was like, what?
I was like, what'd she do to her leg? But anyway, I forgot what I was saying now.
You were talking about some people having migraines.
Oh, yeah, some people are just more, I can be that way. I'm real sensitive. I guess I'm like a dog. I'm real sensitive to like real high pitched sounds. And I don't like loud, sudden noises.
So if somebody startles you, do you start humping things?
No, I cuss at them. Do you, Claire? I used to. I don't get them the way I used to, thank God. I used to get them all the time when I was younger, but for whatever reason, they, ooh, already yawning. For whatever reason, they just got lesser and lesser. No, I was about the high pitched sounds. Sorry, Donna. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do. Sorry, y'all. Last night, our internet and stuff went off. And we had no cable, we had no internet, no nothing.
So she went to sleep.
And we were lost. So by 10:30, I was in the bed and asleep. And I was awake at 3 o'clock. So what causes the hypersensitivity, Carla? Just a nerve condition or? Donna, I'm surprised you're still up. You've usually been in the bed by now. Old woman. She's younger than me. I'm sitting here calling her old woman. But she gets up early like a freak, so.
She's one of
people.
those.
Huh?
She's one of those.
Yeah, she's one of those people.
Yeah.
Not many of those type around this here place. Yep, Carla. Me, you, and Janie and Els are usually, and Stacy are the only ones up at that time. Really, Donna?
Oh, I live for the night.
Yeah, I've always preferred nighttime. I saw your picture of Daisy on Facebook today. She's so pretty. What, Carla? JD, me too. Spill the beans, Carla.
Take this morning and shove it.
It really is. Have you? That's awesome. Or is it helping you feel a little bit better? Because there for a while you weren't ever sleeping. Ever. I don't know how you stood it. That's pretty much how I am, JD. Oh, gosh. I have a feeling I'll be in bed by midnight tonight, though.
Well, let's see.
New meds, depression, no idea.
It's 8:45 and we're getting ready to have dinner.
Wow. Well, it's 10:45 here, so I'm so sorry. I can't help it. It's it's so weird because I'm fine, and then all of a sudden it's like I hit a wall, and I
Just push
start.
through. Push through.
I am. Well, Carla. Oh gosh, I've got to stop yawning. Carla, you've got to get some sleep. And if there's one thing that comes from all this, 11 rat here.
Oh,
Carla, you yawn when you need sleep. You never sleep, girl.
can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. I have to move around, so I had to get off the headphone.
Are you starting to hurt again?
No, I just needed to move.
Yeah, I don't know what it's echoing now.
What?
It's echoing.
Hold on. Let me turn my volume down.
Yes, Claire, y'all are way ahead of us.
Is this any better?
Well, now they're saying I'm echoing. Yep, I hear it too.
Unbelievable.
Echo, 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 echo.
All right, hold on. Let me go back on the headset. It's an easy fix.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think that fixed it.
All right. Well, night, Donna.
Good night, Donna. Thanks for coming by. Oh man, I was hoping the echo would stay. I was going to say, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life.
You're so bad.
I got a song for every situation. My best friend Monica says that all the time. Girl, you got a song for every situation. You don't like Prince, Donna? That little man would kick my ass if he knew I was trying to, do his thing.
Weasel in on his shit. Yeah.
Huh?
Weasel in on his shit.
Yeah, that's right. Copyright infringement. He'd sue me. No, he'd
Yeah,
kick
he would.
my ass.
He would not neither. He'd send Apollonia
Me
to
too,
do it.
Donna. I'm a huge Prince fan. I loved Prince. When everybody else was like all into Michael Jackson, I was like, y'all know who Prince is? Prince kicks Michael's ass. I would love for Prince to haunt me. That would be so cool.
Okay.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
All right. So everybody think of your favorite one-hit wonder from the 80s.
Favorite one-hit wonder from the 80s.
Because I know mine. I have two. Shaka Khan.
She's not a one-hit wonder.
She was a one-hit wonder.
No, not at all.
Yeah, she was.
No.
No, she made more than one song, but she
She had
only
more
had
than
one
one
that was
hit.
like a huge, huge hit. And the other one was probably Amadeus, Rock Me Amadeus.
Okay, now that is a one-hit wonder. Amadeus.
There's just something about that and Pass the Ducci on the left-hand side.
Trying to. Oh, mine was to Shy. What's up? I do why. I never knew what the hell he was saying. Kaja Gugu. Remember them? I just like
Kaja
saying her
Gugu.
name. Kaja Gugu. Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, that was a one-hit wonder right there, Rockwell.
Yep. There were so many in the 80s, it seemed like.
Yeah, it was like every other song on the top 10 chart was a one-hit wonder.
Mm-hmm. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa.
There's
I
a
feel for you.
there's a radio station here that does one of those musical mashup things,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, what word is common in the title of all three of these songs? And then they play the little quick musical mashup.
Mm-hmm.
The one right in the center, I was like, okay, that was the simplest one ever on the freaking planet.
Oh, I loved Billy Squire, JD. Loved him.
And then Mike is sitting next to me and he's like, well, what word is it? I said, it's walk. And he goes, well, how do you know that? And I said, because the song in the middle is Walk Like an Egyptian. They're not going to use like an Egyptian is like not a word.
Song.
Right. So you know it's going to be Walk Like an Egyptian. So, okay, so the word that they all share has to be walk.
I can't remember the breakup song.
It's from the Wedding
let's
Singer.
hear the Billy Squire story because I thought his music, not him per se, but his music was so sexy. I still do. I think he was just
Stroke.
big time underrated as an artist.
Stroke.
Yes, I loved that song. Hopefully JD is typing her Billy Squire song, story because she's from like New Jersey, New York, up around in there, and I'm sure she's came across all kinds of through the fire. I love Shaka Khan.
Are we getting you like going? Yeah, but
Well, I
Shaka
was waiting-
Khan has one song that even today
Mm-hmm.
is still used in other people's music. They still sample that one song.
What
And
song?
that Shaka Khan.
Oh,
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. It's like it's in everything.
that's I feel for you though. That's the name of the song.
Right, but it was like they used that
Shaka
bridge
Khan.
in it. Yeah.
Shaka Khan. You know what else they use a lot, and that is there was a song by Rob Bass and DJ Easy or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it was God, what was the name of that song? I loved it when I was in college. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, It Takes Two. That's it. By Rob Bass and DJ Easy, whatever.
Oh my God!
What? And she was at a bar that he was at too. He kept hitting on her, but she was so drunk she yells at him that she hates him and his music sucks. Oh my God. It takes two to make a thing go right. That's right. That's it. DJ Easy Rock. That's it.
Don't make me
I
laugh,
love
guys. It hurts.
that song. Huh?
Don't make me laugh. It hurts.
I'm sorry. Y'all, the other day I had the Humpty Dance stuck in my head. I was like, make it stop.
Do the hump. Do the hump. The hump.
I Oh, oh, do me, baby. Do the hump, the hump. Do the hump, the hump. Oh, oh, do me, baby. That was going through my head all day long. Oh,
Oh, you know
God,
which one
I
gets
was in
stuck?
love with David Lee Roth when I was a teenager. Oh my God, loved him. So, what is your David Lee Roth story? Because the Billy Squire is going to be pretty hard to, you know.
Yeah.
Donna, we know we're old, okay? Let's just, not talk about it, okay?
Get down.
You're welcome, darling. Which song is in your head now? Lady in Red. I never liked that song. 99 balloons.
I actually had the lead singer of Journey sing "The Lady in Red" to me uh, for my 1 year sobriety anniversary.
Do what? Steve
Yeah,
Perry?
Steve Perry was a recovering alcoholic. We lived in the same area, and he went to all the same meetings I did,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my favorite damn song at that time. And they threw a big party for my 1 year sobriety,
Mm-hmm.
and he was there, and it was a big party and dance and everything. And he serenaded that song to me.
Wow. I like old 70s. I mean, I love Steve Perry, don't get me wrong, but I liked them in the 70s when they were still a rock band and still had their nut sacks attached with their
Yeah,
balls in them
yeah.
before David Foster started producing them, and they were all faithful and open armed and all that shit. I got so mad when all those bands I love started getting hijacked by David Foster. I could have died. I love Def Leppard too, Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it fun talking about all that great music back then? These poor kids now, it's like, I just can't help but feel sorry for them. There's nothing original, nothing fresh, nothing, it's not even real music.
Wait a minute. JD's sister is a drunk.
She really was. Oh my God. Her in the 80s, and she was pretty much making fun of the guy sitting behind her trying to look like David Lee Roth. But when he turned around, it was David. Yep, I liked White Snake too.
Well, I told this one to Laura the other day. I'll tell you guys. When I grew up back east, a lot of my ill-gotten youth was back east, and my mom used to work in this bar. JD, I'm sorry about that.
Very tragic. She sounds like she was a lot of fun.
But my mom used to work in this bar, and the bar was called the Stone Pony. And it's a big bar back east. Well, it used to be a big bar back east for bands that were trying to get up, and get their music out there. And, well, when there was a guy that used to go in there all the time that used to perform, and he'd get shit-faced drunk, and my mom would bring him home. JD knows the bar. My mom would bring him home. And, well, he actually became somebody, and I went to his concert, and my ex-husband, who I love and adore, and he never believed me that I actually knew the guy. So when I got the tickets and I went down to the show, my mom made me take a sign that says, "Remember the Stone Pony." So during one of the lulls in between the music, I held the sign up, and he turned up the house lights, and he was like, "Oh my God." And he looked at me, and he's like, "Holy crap." And he invited us backstage. My ex-husband, of course, was freaking out. Because to me, he's just Uncle Meat. And he used to crash on my floor in the living room when I was a kid. And my brother and I would get up and get our cereal, and we'd go and climb over him and sit down and watch Sesame Street on Saturday morning with Meatloaf. And we had a wedding one time, a biker wedding at our house, and you know, the Good Humor Man was coming along ringing his bells, and Meatloaf went down and said, I got to get some ice cream for the kids, but, you know, we kind of spent all our money on beer. And the Good Humor Man said, well, I kind of got to get some beer. So Meat traded a case of beer for ice cream for all the kids. We love
That
him
was so
from Meat.
sweet. He's just a big, sweet, crazy ass teddy bear.
Yes, he was. Is it still going strong back there, JD? I haven't been there in years. Years.
That's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just about to say that, Darla. He would do anything. I will do anything for love.
But he won't do that.
But I won't do that.
I had to ask him one time, what the hell is that? What is the one thing you won't do there?
We're just messing around. I know. We're getting off it in a few minutes, so I'll be up. I'm setting my alarm
Hi, Mom.
for 6:30.
Is the boardwalk nice now, JD? Like I said, I've been there in years.
I know it. Under the boardwalk, we was having some fun. That was me, Donna. No, that was Els saying hi to my mom, but that was actually my aunt.
See, I get them confused because they sound weird on the. I'm gonna get it down one of these days. Harry, unless you want to be Kitty Picasso, get down off my work table.
Get down on it. Poor old Harry. There he goes.
He's back. He ain't going nowhere.
Jungle Boogie. I don't remember that one, Donna. How'd it go?
Oh my God. Jungle Boogie. I loved that
I
song.
remember that one. Who did it? Was it the 80s?
God, that was late 70s, early 80s.
Y'all remember this one? Excuse me, madam. I'll be forced to write you a ticket. So get with it. Remember that one?
Yep.
No barking on the dance floor.
Rick James.
No, that was something midnight something. I can't remember.
Yeah. Cool
But
in the Game.
yeah, Rick James. Oh, I loved Cool in the. I'm your boogeyman. I saw him in concert. He put on
Casey
a
and the
good show.
Sunshine Band. That was so
He's got a
sad what happened to
huge
Casey.
band. What happened to him?
He had a car accident. It like right in the height of their popularity.
I didn't know
And
that.
yeah, he was never the same after that.
Huh. Well, he still puts on a fantastic show.
Oh yeah,
He
had to
does
come
all the
back from it.
dancing and playing the keyboard and singing, and
Yeah,
he
but
sounds great.
he really had to work that because he had a car accident, and he had a brain injury, and it caused a stroke, and he was like didn't have control over half his body, and he couldn't talk, and it was
I
bad.
did not know that.
Yeah.
I knew his face looks. They must have had to have done like reconstructive surgery on his face because his face does look messed up. Because, man, when I was a little girl, I thought KC was the shiznit. Do you hear me?
Sean Cassidy was my thing.
Yep.
Sean
like
Cassidy
them
and
too.
Andy Gibb.
Yep. Like both of them. David Cassidy. And who else? Yeah, I love Meatloaf too. I saw him in concert about 5 years ago, and I thought he was going to have a heart attack. He scared me because he's an intense, guy, let me tell you. Because you see those videos and stuff where he's like sweating and like sweat pouring down off of him and like veins popping in his forehead and his neck, and he does that through like an hour and a half. And I was just like, oh, please don't die. Please don't die here. Please don't die. That would have freaked me out. Oh my gosh. You mean when it actually played music, Darla? Would you have ever thought, back when you were a kid watching MTV, would you have ever thought there were a time when there would be something called music television that had no music? I mean, what the hell? Paradise by the Dashboard Light. That is my favorite song by Meatloaf. I love that song. Video killed the radio star. Yeah, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. That is by far my favorite song by Meatloaf.
Oh yeah. That's kind of his signature song though.
See, I would have thought Bat Out of Hell was his signature song. Or I Would Do Anything for Love. I wouldn't have thought that, because Paradise by the Dashboard Light was actually not like a big commercial hit for him. But people who like Meatloaf know that that is one of the best rock and roll songs ever written.
Oh yeah. I remember watching MTV.
Yep, going way back when
MTV actually had videos, and you could actually like sit down and just vegetate with a bunch of your friends and listen to music.
The Cars. I used to love the Cars. And what was that song they did? Wow, wow, wow. No. Oh well, I can't think right now. But it seemed like they played the Cars, J. Giles Band. Oh God, that damn Dire Straits song. I hated Dire Straits. Could not stand them. And they played that stupid song over and over and over. Really, Linda? I thought you were about our age. Maybe a couple of years older was all. Sultans of Swing, yes. I hated that album. I just didn't like them.
She doesn't like anything.
Woodstock. Huh?
I said, you don't like anything.
I did too. I liked a lot of stuff. I just didn't like Dire Straits.
Harry, when we get off of here, I'm killing you.
What was a good one? Yeah, Friday nights was like what was the show called? Metal. I don't remember. But that was when they had the heavy metal show would come on.
Oh God, the movie Heavy Metal.
Yeah. I never saw the whole thing. I just couldn't stay interested in it. But boy, those boys sure liked it. Gosh, dog.
Oh yeah. Here's another movie. This one will take you back. Barbarella.
Oh yeah. That was a crazy movie. I love Jane Fonda. I know a lot of people hate her because they say she did a bunch of crap that she did not do. Wow, Janice was her second concert. Wow. Headbangers Ball. That's it, Donna. God, I loved that show. Loved it. I would stay up. I could not wait for Headbangers Ball to come on. That was like the highlight of my week.
Well, that's back when they actually had KJs. You know, they had the VJs, and you could,
Right.
you know, that one girl, the English girl, the black girl that was English.
Yep.
Ah, I loved watching her.
And what was the other one? Nina Blackwood. Remember
Yep.
her?
Yep.
And Katie. Gosh, what was the other ones? It was like three girls. It was the black girl, the blonde, and the brunette, the little skinny brunette. Oh yeah, back then I loved long hair on guys. I can't stand it now, but of course back then I was all up into.
Do you remember when Pauly Shore was a VJ?
Yeah, I sure do.
I love
Hey,
Pauly
Sandra.
Shore.
You're just catching us at the end, Sandra. Yeah, Darla, I know, but you know, the guy that said that she did that with the passing the note and giving it to the Vietnamese dude and all that, and getting that guy in trouble, that was not. Apparently, the guy that said that actually took it back and said that she didn't really do that, but they don't report on that.
No, because it's much more fun to report on the shit that she supposedly did.
Right. Because I've read a lot and researched a lot about that, and that whole thing was cooked up to make her look bad. Right, JD. When Jane Fonda went to visit the prisoners of war in Vietnam, and supposedly one of them passed her a note for her to give to, I don't know, whoever. And they say that supposedly she turned around and handed it to one of the Vietnamese guards to get him in trouble. And no, she never. If she did apologize for it, it was just to shut him up, to leave her alone, because she got death threats and stuff behind that.
Yeah, she did.
I mean,
All right.
she was treated horribly. But anyway, yeah,
right.
It's about that time, y'all.
It's about that time. I got to go feed the hubber. And, you know, if you guys expect stuff to be ready for the auction a week from Friday, I have to get this stuff done. So,
It's my color book. I love it. It's got some of the cutest pages in it.
it is an adorable book.
But anyway, we love all of y'all. We're glad you came. Sorry our show was kind of messed up tonight with audio trouble, but we are going to work on getting that worked out.
We're getting better every week.
Yep. Yep.
So we will see you guys tomorrow night for Mixed Media over
Yep.
with Poodle Mama.
Yep.
We're still working on trying to get Poodle Mama to be a guest. And
I don't know if that'll ever.
oh, we can twist her arm enough, maybe get her to do it.
Yeah.
But,
Love you too, Claire.
We love
Thank
you guys.
for coming, hon.
Claire, I'm going to be getting the package in the mail to you here pretty soon. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And if we don't see you tomorrow, then we will see you next Tuesday night for another episode of the the witch and the crazy lady. And we look forward to it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And whatever you do for the rest of your night, please be safe, okay?
That's right. Good night and sweet dreams, y'all.
Night night.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.